What's up, y'all? Once again, it's your man's Dividend. SupportTheMusicBlog.com. Turf Them Out Music. Check this out. Today I'm gonna talk about temptation. A lot of times, temptation, you put yourself in position for you to be in temptation. Like hypothetically, say you listen for a woman and you put yourself around these females, or say you're not supposed to drink and you call yourself going to the club or to the bar knowing that you ain't supposed to be drinking alcohol. Temptation. You put yourself in that position. You might be hanging out with some people who's single and you know that they're going to go look for chicks, but you got a woman. You know what I mean? You put yourself in temptation. Temptation is a choice. You overweight and you know that you're not allowed to eat certain foods because it's gonna hurt you, and you go put yourself. You go to the pizza joint or you go to the buffet, and there's gonna be a bunch of food that you got access to that you ain't got no business having. Or maybe you're on parole or something and you go to the block, but you ain't selling drugs, you ain't outside, pimping or doing nothing, that you ain't got no business doing, but you go put yourself in that environment. Sometimes that type of stuff is around you, and are you putting yourself around that, and you go ahead and you engage in that situation anyway. You know what I mean? Temptation, it's a choice. You knowing that you got responsibilities and you gotta go, gotta go to work, or so to speak, and then you go drink some alcohol, and now you lazy and you too tired to go to work. Or you shouldn't be driving. You got a DUI or something, and you shouldn't be driving. You ain't got no license, but you go somewhere in the car anyway. I mean, a lot of times people complain and cry and be mad about the outcomes of things, but there's a lot of times when you create the atmosphere for those things to happen. You don't like being around somebody, and you don't like them around you in your presence. Y'all don't get along. Y'all done got into it a few times, but you keep going to their house or keep going to go hang with people that they hang with. You know what I mean? Or you keep inviting them over, but y'all don't get along. I mean, temptation, man. These type of things, you create that atmosphere for those things to happen. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to be a part of temptation, you got to make better choices. I mean, as simple as that. You got to make better choices. You know what I mean? Um, you just got no choice. I mean, financially, you shouldn't be purchasing things because you don't got it. You know what I mean? You don't got the money to buy this, but you got a credit card, so you can go swipe your credit card, and now you ain't got the money to pay your credit card, and now you're looking at the outcome of that, and you broke, because you put yourself in that position for it to happen. So a lot of times, people cry about things that they designed for themselves, the atmospheres that they created for themselves. You know what I mean? These different things that you go through sometimes can be prevented, by just making better choices. You know what I mean? Everything is a choice. Temptation is a choice. Poverty becomes a choice. I mean, you don't have to be poor. You don't have to be broke. You can get up off your butt and go do something about it. I mean, these things are choices that you make. A chain of bad habits create bad outcome. Consistent bad habits create bad outcome. So if you want better things happen in your life, make better choices. Don't consistently make bad choices and then be crying later because you got a bad outcome. I mean, make better choices. Be around people that really want to be around you. Be around people that help you enhance your life, not destroy your life. People that'll call you on the things when you living out of your means, or you doing too much. You know what I mean? And if you can't find people that's like-minded, people that's there for you, that really want to see you win, then learn how to be by yourself. I mean, before you even be around anybody else, you need to learn how to be by yourself. Learn to be content with self. I mean, that's the number one thing, is learn how to be by yourself. Love yourself. Do things for you. Do things that'll make you happy, you know? And once you start to do that, you'll start to be able to see when you're around toxic people or you're doing toxic things. These things are habits. I mean, you put yourself, you create the atmosphere for these negative outcomes to happen. Like, nobody can feel sorry for you because you did this to yourself. And you got to take responsibility for your own actions, and accept the fact that you put yourself in position. If somebody disrespects you, cross you, whatever, did you put yourself in position for that to happen? And a lot of times it's your reaction. Like maybe you can't control if somebody cuts you off in the streets, et cetera, while you're driving, but you can control yourself from flicking them off. You can control yourself from pulling over, cussing them out. Maybe you can't control if somebody was being disrespectful in a sense, but your reaction to it, you can control your reactions. So, I mean, make your better choices, man. Make your better choices. You broke, but you want to go sleep all day. But when you got to get up and go look for some money, go look for a job, or go use your resources and try to figure out how to better your situation. I mean, everything ain't always gonna be good, but you got a choice. Like, you don't have to stay down. You know what I mean? You can always get up. Everything shall come to pass. Everything's just a moment. Time don't stay the same. Time don't stand still for nobody. It's gonna keep moving. So, I just want to take my time out to tell y'all what was on my mind today, man. And y'all have a glorious day. Much love, prosperity to each and every last one of y'all. And don't cry about nothing, man. Be about something. All right? I'm out.